And we are live. Welcome to another episode of The Brewski Show, starring your host, me, Brewski. So, what do you want to talk about, YouTube? Disruption. Let's talk about it. Disruption is a disturbance or problems that interrupt progress, activities, or situations or events. Hey, how you doing, Kendra? What's going on? We're talking about disruption, kind of like what you're doing with me right now. I'm kidding. If you want to hit that link, go ahead, lady. It's all good. Don't worry. I won't let Will up here. Anyways, moving on. So, can disruptions be positive? The definition I gave seems a little negative. Within everybody's life, we have plans, goals, activities, things we want to do, things we want to accomplish. Obviously, we have disruptions, interference, divine intervention, as it were. But how do we overcome these disruptions? And is it positivity in disguise? One might think, one might hope, honestly. It can be very annoying being disrupted, whether you have plans to do something, or honestly, whether disruptions can come in many forms. Whether it fears with your relationships, your job. Hello, Bridget, how are you? It can be quite aggravating because you have your heart set on something, you know how to do it, you want to go about it a certain way, or you have plans, and it just doesn't unfold the way you want it to. That's good, Bridget. But is it a disruption or is it divine intervention when you think you want something and you think you're going to get something, but something causes it to stop? I guess we have to sit back and analyze why it happened. And can we see the silver lining? I feel that I've had a lot of disruptions in the last couple years since 2024. Not going to lie, things didn't go my way a big part of the time. And that's okay, because we learn from situational events and we grow. We adapt. We overcome. We're human. This is what we do. And honestly, I do believe all disruptions are not bad. It may have that presence, that feel, that vibe, but hindsight is 2020. And sometimes you go with the flow. Sometimes we're led down a different path than what we originally sought out after. It's life. Hold on for a second. It's thinking about my life, and I'm sure everyone can relate to disruptions. Kind of like, say you have a happy life and it's going normal and everything, and then someone out of the blue enters your life. Maybe it's a new person, maybe it's someone from the past. Now, is that person disrupting your life, or is that person there to help? Bill, some people say everything happens for a reason. A lot of us like to believe that's true. But is it? I guess that would be in the eye of the beholder. What positivity can you take out of it? I always try to ignore the negativity. I I feel that you can go really 50-50 with disruptions in your life, in your job, people that you surround yourself with. Maybe the disruptor in your life is not really a disruptor, but a guide. Maybe God placed that person in your life to help you out. Maybe we can learn from this. And let's talk about law enforcement. If you commit a crime and you get arrested, obviously you didn't have intentions of getting arrested. You had intentions of committing a crime because you think it might influence your life a little bit better. But maybe you needed law enforcement to arrest you to change your ways. And in a way, some people look at it negative, can be positive. That's just one situation, though. Um, Going back to people entering your life, I feel that in mine, there's. Hello, William. Yes, I have no one on panel, so feel free to hit the. You're good, man. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? So tonight's topic is a request from someone, and I don't know if they're watching or not, but I felt the need um, to expand upon it, give my thoughts, my feelings on the. And honestly, I didn't plan on doing the topic of disruption. Honestly, I plan on doing the topic of love, but here we are. So maybe that person disrupted my original plans for the better, the positive. All right, let's see what Petty Dragonfruit writes. Hello, Pippi. The philosophy of disruption analyzes. Stop writing. I'm trying to read this. Analyzes how rapid technology-driven changes transform human behavior, social structures, and establish often slow industries. Yes, that is the second definition of that. I gave the first. I was going to get to that. You're just moving a little too quickly. We're only 8 minutes in, Petty Dragonfruit. Breathe. Okay. Calm it down for a second. All right. Here we go. It moves beyond more economic innovation to examine how new, often inferior technology forces a shift in societal norms and ultimately reconfigures what is considered normal. Who disrupted your life? Wouldn't you like to know? It doesn't really matter who it is. It's just that it happened. And in my opinion, for the positive. That person knows who that person is. And that person's an OG of the show. So then there's not too many of them. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you're slow. So, and I don't know if it's disruption or, in this case, the topic, was it constructive criticism? What we think may be a disruption, like I said, can be positive. I try to look at the glass half full nowadays. I used to, be pessimistic. And I didn't used to think how I always thought. Life experience interrupts my train of thought and made me grow. And I think maybe this is the case. Growing. I personally have a thirst for knowledge, and I try to do better. I try to be better than the previous day. Some people help in a positive way. Some people disrupt in a negative way. But you got to always keep pushing forward. Sometimes you got to drag the people with you. Yes, yeah, William, I know. I know. I get it. Sorry, little buddy. You'll find your way. You'll find your way. We all grow differently, some slower than others, some faster than others. And then it doesn't really matter how old you are. It's you wanting to be a better you. And yes, we do get negative disruptions. It happens a lot. Hello, GOS. What's up, Ghost? Like, for instance, see a few of these names. Take Ghost of Shadows, for example. I guess in some positive ways, he's interrupted my life. And maybe for the better. It made me think. Made me think about certain situations. I don't need to get specific, but certain people that you think are your enemies may actually be looking out for you in a weird way. It often involves a transition phase, immediate chaotic change, followed by a transformative phase. That's what I'm actually getting to. God, you write like someone I know. I know you're not. But you write like someone I know. That's a demonic. Right. Actually, you might have a point there, William. Yes, there are. I do believe in the supernatural. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in spirits. And yeah, that would be a form of chaotic disruption. No, that's worse. But you can't let negativity run you, control you, whatever. If you think positive, it will help you move forward. I guess some people do work well under pressure. Yes, that is true. A lot of us do. Some of us don't. But you can't let your disruptions discourage you from what you really want to do. I've yet to have a paranormal experience, so I'm still unconvinced. I mean, that's you. I've had plenty of them. And yeah, if you don't go through it yourself, then you just don't know. You won't understand because people don't believe what they can't see. And that's typical human behavior. It's a little ignorant, no offense, but it just is. And it's a little vain and narcissistic and egocentric, honestly, if you think about it, just because you don't, you're not the end all be all. Just letting you know what I'm saying? You're not, there are things bigger than you. Generally, I'm not talking really about Ghosts of Shadows. I'm just saying in general, like, it's kind of, it's selfish. It's like, there's more to life than just you. Other people go through things. And there are unexplained phenomena that we simply can't understand as of right now. Even if you did, you would think, did my brain glitch? I think sometimes that is actually profound. I'll give you that, Ghost. Wait, you're fine, Bridget. Yeah, some people can't handle that's true, Ghost. Like thinking that you glitch when you really didn't. It's just you're learning something new. Even as we get older, we think that we went through everything. We've seen everything. If we didn't personally go through ourselves, and we've seen our loved ones, our family, our friends, people on television. One moment. All right. So, and again, sometimes we have, some disruptions. Most disruptions aren't paranormal. A lot of them are situational events. Some are people, but you don't let the negative influence you. Just keep going. All right, let's see here. In the providence of there's a dollar sign blocking that word. What is believed to be true is true. And honestly, this is actually interesting because I never thought that Ghost was actually this intelligent. Good for you, Ghost. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're growing. I'm glad that I can help stimulate your mind. Glad you are. I'm glad you're growing. One moment, guys. I'm being disrupted myself here. Nope, not yet. For a philosophical injury by making everyday life, which is usually taken for granted, that is true, seems strange or problematic, forcing people to re-examine their assumptions. Thank you. That is true. Very well put, Pity Dragonfruit. She's bright, everybody. She's a smart lady. Kind of wonder where she got her education from. I'm thinking college. And, oh, dropped my lighter. Wow. Okay. That's crazy how that happened. What the fuck? Wow, that looks... How did my lighter get jacked up like that? Oh, sorry. My lighter just got kind of mangled. And that, there you go. Disruption. Either that or I need to focus. It's one of the two. All right. Ghosts of Shadows, right? People are so caught up in the illusion of materialism and self-gratification that they can't understand they're so out of touch with reality. Wow. That's profound, Ghost. Yeah. It's only when the illusion of shattered people are more acceptable to new ideals. Psychedelics can shatter that. You mother... He got me. He got me with that one. Yeah, stop doing mushrooms. LSD and acid are a hell of a drug, aren't they, Ghost? Too much thing, right? Right. Yeah. Couldn't put it, but we get caught up in our wants and what we think our needs. And we especially around Christmas time. Oh, holy God. We get vain and selfish and we don't think about anyone else except what we want, like self-gratification, like Gus was saying. And you know what? We disrupt ourselves, don't we? We can. You can disrupt your own self. You can. Everyone falls short of the glory of God. And sometimes we fall short of our own tasks, our own needs, our what we originally, our goals. We fail to achieve them. And usually it's an outside force created by ourselves that distract us. So do we subliminally want to destroy ourselves? Maybe. Is it a form of procrastination disruption? Possibly. That's something to think about, really. We all must remember, Petty Dragonfruit writes, we all must remember that great change is unfortunately born in chaos, mass loss, and destruction. And that is true. Okay, I don't want to get too political, but hey, you. I do know it focuses on the tension between advancing human power and the necessary. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. My damn self. Copy, paste, blah blah blah, and this goes out Thank you to the entire audience for being profound. I appreciate it. My audience is growing mentally, and I appreciate it. Oh, got distracted. There we go. StreamYard link, but boom. Okay, let's see here. Ghost writes, Pippi is as a troll. I'm here to dish that chaos. Yeah, I know exactly what you are, Ghost. Remember, we came from the same community, buddy. Okay, a diamond is just a piece of charcoal that handled stress well. The human race is that metaphorically. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that does make sense, Ghost. It does, buddy. All right, Turbo Z writes. Good argues that progress without wisdom and self-accountability, that's, I always preach that responsibility, accountability for your own. Okay, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Disrupted my damn self. Self-accountability leads to self-destruction, urging a shift from ego-driven actions to stewardship, humility, and conscious reflection. Hell of a question. Just to avoid environmental and existential fall and collapse. Downfall. I think she meant downfall. I think that's what she meant. I'm pretty sure she meant downfall. Okay. Ghost, you're not shy. You are definitely not a shy guy, buddy. Go call Bambi some more. If you know, you know. I get distracted by all of you sometimes, and in a good way. In a good way. All of you have really profound thoughts and opinions about this, and I'm glad that your comments are disrupting me. My natural, well, I usually handle it by myself. I don't get as many profound comments as I have in recent past. I can't type as fast as my thought. Yeah, don't I know it? Autocorrect. It's all good. It's all good. Well, autocorrect is on your phone, right? I don't know if it's on a laptop. I don't know, Turbo, if you're on your laptop or if you're on your phone. I'm going to guess you're on your phone. Pardon me. Like I said, I don't mind anybody coming up on my panel. That's why the link is out there. Hint. It goes for everybody. Bridget, you're included. Okay, let's see. Disrupting myself, by the way, guys. Like I said, you got to, I think, every single day, you've got to focus on yourself. You got to look in the mirror, like I've been saying. You got to look in the mirror. You got to judge yourself harshly to be a better you. You can't let distractions keep getting in the way of your goals. And one of your goals, honestly, in my humble opinion, is to be better than you were the day before. You can't let distractions take away what you truly desire. Goals, your real goals in life. All right. Petty Dragon Fruit writes, when disruption causes a conceptual gap, a scenario which I was just talking about, where did old concepts no longer fit? That's actually, I was going to get to that. No longer fit new tech-driven realities, i.e. cell phone. New concepts must be engineered to, yes, you have to adapt. You have to adapt. You have to overcome. You gotta go with the flow sometimes. Key to Smart 2 is that your yeah, she is. Or did I just with the cat about? Anyways, moving on. I thought you were gonna ask if like Petty Dragon Fruit was. Petty Dragon Fruit is actually really intelligent as well. Liar. She is actually, but sure, I'm lying. Yep. That's right. That's right, Bridget. Never take my word for the truth. No, I'm kidding. But Hopefully, this me talking about this can help people. Anyone that is feeling lost or scared, and I feel like I know now. I know why I'm talking about disruption. People are lost out there. People are scared. People are hurt. People want answers, and I feel like some of you, not all of you, some of you, at least a couple, do reach out to me because they're looking for answers and they're asking for help. They're getting distracted. They're getting disrupted by outside forces, whether they're positive or negative. Um, so hopefully, if you are scared, if you are lost, if you need help, hopefully this can help you. Because we shouldn't feel, hello, Whitney, how are you? Um, but most people are not seeking the truth, searching for comfort in illusions. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. We come up with the right answers a lot of the time, but we fail short to heed our own advice. Trust me, I have been there plenty enough times. I feel like sometimes like I'm on top of the world and I know what the fuck I'm talking about and it makes sense to me, but then that's pen to paper. And when you put it in motion, man, I've failed. I've I've let people down. I've failed myself. And hopefully we just grow and we mature and we avoid certain negative elements that disrupt us. We avoid it. Spin move. All right. Most people are not seeking. Oh, yeah, right about that one. Okay, everyone's saying hello to each other. Okay. Um, let me see. Let's see. Let me try to take situation in my life, make it big as hell, and describe it. So there are certain things in my life that I want, right? And when it doesn't go my way, I let outside forces distract me, disrupt me because I'm in a weakened stage, in a weakened moment, and I'm not thinking clearly, right? And I'm sure a lot of you go through this. And we let the negative outside forces, which we think are positive, because we're in a weakened mind state. We let it distract us. We let it curve our behavior into something more negative. And when we know better, we always got to stay driven, motivated, determined, focused. And it's hard. It is. And sometimes maybe it's not us. Maybe it's a loved one. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, and we see them get disrupted by negative influences, and we want to help them, and we can't. Maybe because the situation is bigger than us. Maybe because that person won't listen to us. Maybe they think they know better. And you just gotta sit back, pause, let them do their thing. If they get disrupted, they're grown. We're all grown here. We're all adults here. They have to find their own way. Whether how much you love that person, you have to let them live their life, such as us. And that applies to us as well. Maybe you're the one that's getting distracted and you have other loved ones watching you and they can't do anything about it. They just have to let you live your life. And it's hard. But we're adults and you just have to go with the flow sometimes. You just have to let it be. You do you, you be you, and I'll be me. It's a song. Just let it go. Look that up. It's a good song. It's actually sad, really. Anyways, distracting myself here. In short, we probably should. We don't help each other as much as we should. If we came together, disruptions and distractions are less. Whether you're religious, whether you're not. Hopefully, you guys we all handle life differently. Yes, there is easy times, and there are. One moment, sorry. Sorry about that. Speaking of disruptions, distractions, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I didn't mean to pause that long. I feel like now talking about disruptions, I feel like I needed to hear it for myself. And thank you for everyone writing your comments, which proves helpful to me. I feel like this is an important one. This topic, and I feel like a lot of people need to hear it. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not psychic, but I feel like there's pain out there that people are going through, like within this live right now, and I feel that people are, you know, they need a word of encouragement. Just keep going. Just survive somehow. It's this life is too hard as it is, and we make it harder on ourselves, and we shouldn't. We let simple things distract us from what we know we need to get done. Sometimes we let bad influences disrupt. Oh, here we go. Petty Dragonfruit writes, all in the questions one should ask themselves. One, whether changes by distribution are progressing or merely destructive by nature. And yeah, I was pretty much, thank you for summing that up. And Pity Dragonfruit again ties it up in a nice little bow. So are we self-destructive? Yeah, probably. Not like every day self-destructive, but sometimes once in a while, yeah. Whether things aren't going our way, we can be self-destructive. We mess up our own situations, and like I said, we disrupt ourselves sometimes, not all the time. And we have to change is good. Either change can be very positive or it can be a learning experience. It can be. Life can suck big time. That is true. When I originally came, and it's still true, I wanted to help people. Like, because if you know me, you know me. I've done a lot of genres on YouTube. Been in the troll community and I've done other things. And I feel like philosophy can help people with mental health and with other just growing thirst for knowledge. And helping others. I feel that this is a path I should be on with YouTube. Maybe I'll get more religious later in a later date, but as of right now, I hope people can hear the words that I'm saying and think, maybe change your views, and vice versa. Doing this does help me. It is a stress reliever. And I know I haven't been on here in like 5 days or whatever. That's I I got distracted. Um, Took a toll on me, and I think I needed those few days off for my mental health, my own. But I'm back, and I do appreciate everyone for subbing. Uh, First week of February was when I started this channel, and it's the last week of February, and I've gone up to 160 plus. And I do thank everyone for subbing in 3 short weeks. I'm very grateful, and it just lets me know people are listening, and I'm not just doing this and failing. I'm progressing. I'm thriving. And thank you guys. And let's just continue the conversation. Okay. All right. Well, I actually read all the comments. So maybe I needed not disruption, but a distraction. That's why I guess we all started YouTube. We Thank you. I'm of you as well. I want you to know that. I try to keep growing. And look, I made mistakes. We all have. And we're going to continue. It's just what we can learn out of it, what we can take out of. You always got to find a silver lining. It helps you stay positive in mindset. Yeah, I mean, last year, my life definitely got disrupted. I I made a bunch of mistakes. Some of those mistakes I'm not proud of. I don't like to talk about it much, but I'm back where I should be. Back in philosophy on YouTube. Back in Florida, where I should have been, where I should have never left. And I won't get too personal with it, but I think I'm on the right path. I think I'm doing what I need to be doing. And maybe that'll open doors later on in life. Maybe not right now, because self gratification right now, instant gratification, I mean, rather, doesn't always happen. And honestly, probably not even the best. But doors will open. You just have to be patient. I have to be patient. Um, yeah. And I know I'm not the only one that had a rough year, but to those of you that did, just keep going. Keep smiling. Keep staying positive. Keep staying focused. Don't let disruption, negative ones, deter you from what your goals are, what you want to achieve out of life. Life is short, guys. We can't let disruptions get a hold of us. 44 years old. I remember when I was 25. I've changed a lot. I guess, hell, I've changed in the last year. And change is growth. It is. Hopefully, none of you are thinking the same way you thought a year ago. You shouldn't be. You can't be complacent. You can't be stagnant. You can't let the negative win. So I'm getting deep here. I'm like I need a breather. Holy shit! I need a cigarette right now. I'm sorry. I'm not being disrupted, but I don't know, I'm thinking a lot. I've like 100 thoughts in my head right now, and trying to verbalize which thoughts I want to share. Actually, think we're at a good stopping point, to tell you the truth. I usually go a half hour, but it's been 40 minutes. And maybe one of you bastards tomorrow will have a hop on my pail. So tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's topic, which was going to be today's topic, but I did disruptions. Tomorrow's topic will be love. So tune in tomorrow. As for me, guys, this has been the Ruski Show. I'm glad you tuned in. It's Ruski. I'm him, me, him. Till the next time, take care of yourselves, guys, and each other.